What's up guys, TC here and welcome back to Starbound, and today I've got another update video for you guys, and today we're looking at a tweet put out this morning by Ty, and this is showing the new travel system in the upcoming update. This is the one with the mechs and stuff like that, so they are completely redoing the travel, like how you get around in the galaxy, and it looks amazing so far. I'm not entirely sure, so you'll see in the video on screen here, there's a whole lot going on. You can actually see this is occurring, like Molly is on her ship, I think, and there, she's kind of controlling where she's traveling. I'm not sure if all these jumps she's making is using fuel or not, but it's really cool. You can see how it kind of zooms in and out. It kind of shows your you can kind of like jump across the galaxy like that. It's a really interesting effect, and it looks so much better than the current system we have now. So like right here, you can see it plotting a I guess a course to where you're going. You can zoom in, and then it kind of shows the orbiting bodies. And if you pay close attention, you'll see quite a few things here. First, you'll see when you click something, it'll show you like how many bodies are orbiting it, if there are any. You'll also see that there are space stations strewn about, and if you look real closely here, there's a ship that just flew off screen, which is really cool because that kind of implies that there's going to be some kind of encounters or ships that you can maybe board, maybe pirate ships. I think it'd be cool if we had passive and hostile ships floating around. There's also space stations, and they've really alluded to the idea that there might be other types of places that we can kind of interact with and go to. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were things other than space stations out there. So they're really revamping space. And as we saw a while back, we know of at least 2 or 3 new monster types that exist in space only. So I'm really excited to see that. So one more time, I want to watch this thing through and make sure I'm not missing anything for you guys, just to kind of dissect it. But right here, so you can see there's a space station. This ship's about to fly away in the bottom right, so that flies off. And here we are just kind of zooming around, looking at these different, just kind of identifying the different places. What I'm not sure, I'm wondering how this is going to play into it with like fuel and stuff, because it doesn't seem to be showing us any fuel limitations as she is kind of jumping around here. So it'll be interesting to see how that gets kind of played out. Now the other thing I wanted to bring up is there's 2 things. First off, this is an update from a while ago, but it's kind of worth bringing up, is that there is going to be a pause button implemented. And I know a lot of people have really been wanting a pause button. Now for me, it's not that big of a deal, but I know quite a lot of people that's a really big deal. For me, if I want to like pause, I just like log out of the game. But a lot of people like to be able to pause, and they are adding a legitimate pause button for when you're playing single player by yourself. So you can actually pause the game now. That's a little bit old, so a lot of you might know, but I figured I'd bring it up because I haven't talked about that since the last update video. Now the other one here is a update video that popped up on April 13th. This was just a blog. The thing is, there wasn't a whole lot to it, so we'll pop it open here. Look at it again. So you'll see we're flying in a mech in space. This is a new model. We haven't seen these pieces before, at least not that kind of the chassis there. But as you can see, we walk those little space doors there that kind of allow you to walk in. We have gravity inside, we don't have gravity outside. And there's a whole bunch of people inside, which is really strange. And it's like a space arcade. And once again, we see that weird energy bar, something with these mechs going on. I'm not sure if it's like a fuel bar or like energy or like some kind of, I have no idea really. I'm not sure what it is. I'm kind of hoping it's not like a fuel bar or an air bar. I don't know, man. I'm really concerned on what it is, because it could be kind of like breaking if it's something you have to like micromanage. It's not going to be that fun. Another thing I was kind of wondering is, you know, these vehicles, like they look like regular vehicles, the mechs do, but I'm wondering if they're going to be usable on regular planets or not, because I really don't see them being that useful on a normal planet. If you really think about it, like they're not that quick. I don't think they're going to be able to fly in regular gravity. Like if you notice when it gets inside, it kind of drops very quickly. So I have a feeling these mechs might be like specifically for space travel only. So I wouldn't be shocked if there was maybe like a way to deploy the mech from your ship somehow. So I don't think these things are going to be coming in a vehicle ball like the other ones are. Well, I might be wrong entirely, and they might just be, you can use them everywhere. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it, is that you can't really use them on planets. And I may be completely off on that. Something else that's kind of cool is you'll see there's a little arrow on the left side, kind of blinking, and so that seems to be pointing at the like any kind of like notable locations, which is really good, because if you think about it, if you're in like a 3D environment like that where you can go up, down, left, right, the nearest landmass in space could be really far away, and it would suck if you're like one screen away from it, you don't see it, and you start going left. And it's only one screen to your right. So I think it's a good idea they added that arrow. So that's kind of a small feature I'm kind of glad they added. But yeah, you guys let me know. What do you think that little bar is? And also, what do you think of this new travel system? Do you like it? Do you hate it? You know, compared to what we have now, what do you think? You guys let me know in the comment section below. That's going to wrap up today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.